Okay, good afternoon, one and all. So today we will discussing another new topic from the second chapter. The topic name is Directive Principles of State Policy. Directive Principles of State Policy. Yesterday we have completed one topic. The topic name is fundamental rights. The topic name is the fundamental rights. The fundamental rights, it was begin 14th article to 32. How many rights from the fundamental rights? Basically, fundamental rights, it was classified presently 6 categories. Before 1978, we have the we have the 7 rights. One right, it was removed by our Indian Constitution since 1978 44 amendments. It is a right of the property rights. This property rights now as a B legal rights. So this right was entered from the Indian Constitution 300 300 A 300 article A surplus. Why? Because it is now become a legal right. So today we will discussing another new topic, directive principles of state policy. Directive principles of state policy. So you can write one common simple definition of the directive principles of state policy. So these question also coming from the annual examinations 10 marks. So we don't expecting one two bits will be there, 2 10 marks. That is a directive principle of state policy and fundamental rights. And another bit also there. Differences between fundamental rights and DPSP. DPSP means directive principles of state policy. So you know that any differences will be asking to annual examinations moment. So what is the A side will be there? Go to against B side, completely opposite. Yes or no? Already we have discussed from the first year types of governments: parliamentary government, unitary government, federal government, and unitary government. This all parliamentary government, presidential government, unitary government, and federal government. And you go back to first year, one chapter will be there. So the chapter name state, differences between state and government, differences between state and society, differences between state and associations. So you have some ideas. So what is the A side will be there? It is going to be inside completely opposite. So but today we will be discussing from the second chapter from our syllabus. Another topic, that is a directive principles of state policy. Articles, it will begin from this topic 36 to 51. Indian Constitution, it was mentioned part 4th. Which part? Part 4th. So you can write one simple definition. The directive principles of state policy are guidelines to the central and state governments of India. Right now, to be kept to be kept to be kept in mind while framing while framing while framing while framing laws and policies and policies. These provisions these provisions these provisions these provisions these provisions contained 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 in part fourth in fourth part fourth of the constitution of the constitution constitution of of india of India are not enforceable, 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 enforceable by any court, any court, any court. These principles, these principles, these principles, these principles in making, in making laws, laws to establish, to establish a just, just society, society in the country, in the country. Okay, now you can see from this board. So what is the meaning of directive principles of state policy? So you can write these lines from the introduction. These, the directive principles of state policy are guidelines to the central and state governments. Central and state governments. So we have taken from this principle from Irish Constitution. Which constitution? Irish Constitution. Irish means Ireland Constitution. Example, fundamental rights we have taken from the American Constitution. Which Constitution? American Constitution. These principles we have taken from the Irish Constitution. Irish Constitution or Ireland Constitution. Okay. So, to the central and state governments of India to be kept in mind while framing laws, policies, these provisions contained in part 4. Which part? Part 4 of the Constitution of India are not enforceable by any court. Yes, this is only these principles we can add by our Indian Constitution only for necessary need of the society, required of the society, and required of the country, required of the peoples only. Because what is the mention from these principles? These all principles, the state government and central government can be ready to implementation and introduce these all principles in the part of the country. So that's why are not enforced by any court. Yes, because either these two governments, two government means central governments and state governments not implemented any principles in the part of the DPSP. DPSP means simply I cut the total. DPSP means Directive Principles of State Policy. Shortcut DPSP. D means directive, P means principles, S means state, P means policy. DPSP principles. So you are not eligible to appeal to any courts, either Supreme Court or High Court, because these principles not guaranteed. Either the government not implemented, you cannot ask from the government why you are not implemented these principles in the part of the country, because there is no guarantee of these principles. Of course, from the fundamental rights we have, when we lost of our rights to somebody, so we have some chance. We can appeal to from Supreme Court or High Court. That is a article number 32. Which article? 32 article from the fundamental rights. Fundamental rights. That article, constitutional remedies of the rights. So any person, when he or she may be lost of their own rights, so they became ready to appeal from the Supreme Court or High Court. Yesterday we have discussed. So the Supreme Court and High Court, they are ready to taking your case and take up your case, and maximum the courts also releasing some writ. Writ means order. Double RIT. Writ means order. Example: habeas corpus, certiorari, mandamus, covarento, etc. That writ means order to be command. So it will be releasing some orders by the Supreme Court or High Court, but there is no guarantee of the directive principle of state policy. Either the government can be failure not introduce any principles in the part of the country, we are not eligible to appeal to from the courts. Why? Because not enforceable. And these principles in making laws to establish a just society in the country. Just in the society in the country, yes. To establish a just society, it was prepared by, it was introduced, it is a record of the society purpose. Record of the society purpose, develop purpose only. Develop purpose, it was introduced. So you can write this simple definition from the introduction, and after you can write here classifications of, what is that? Classifications of right now, classification of DPSP. Classifications of DPSP, you write the three types. It was classified how many categories? Three parts. How many categories? Three parts. You write the here. One is a socialist principle. What is that? Socialist principles. Socialist principles. Two. Second, you can write Gandhian principle. Gandhian principles. Gandhian principles. And third, liberal intellectual principles. So DPSP was classified how many categories? Majorly three categories. With how many categories? How many types? Three types. First is the socialist principles, see here. Second, Gandhian principles. Second is a Gandhian principles. Third is a liberal intellectual principles. And you can write some articles from the behind. Socialist principles. Write this article. Article number 38, article number 39, 39A, 39A, 41, 42, 43, 47. Do bracket this article. This article, it was explaining to us socialist principles. Okay. Now you can write Gandhian principles articles. Bracket. What is the Gandhian principles articles? Article number 40, article number 40 and 43, 43, 43, 43, 43B. Repeated two times. 43, 43. Don't worry. That article it was explained to some others matter. 43, 43B and 46, 47 and 48. Once again, article Gandhian principles 40, 43, 43B. B means subclass. B means subclass. 46, 47, 48. So this article it was explaining to us Gandhian principles and liberal intellectual principles 44, 45, 48, 48A, 49, 50, 51. This article it was explaining to us liberal intellectual principles. Liberal intellectual principles. So you can write from this, and again you can write this definition also. And before the beginning of the this article matter, we can write another matter also from the our rough notebook. So what is the significance of DPSP right now? Significance of DPSP. DPSP means what is that? Shortcut, directive principles of state policy. You write some points from here. What are the some points? First point you can write directive direct use, direct use constitute, constitute, constitute a guide, guide for the state. First point. And second, DPSP are backed by public opinion. Public opinion. Number 3, provide for a welfare state. Welfare state. Number 4, importance as moral ideals. Number 5 are supplementary to fundamental rights. Okay. First of all, let us we will discussing now significance of DPSP. What is that? Significance means what is the importance of DPSP? Directive constitute a guide for the state. Yes, these principles, any government in the part of the central level, in the part of the state level, must and should be implemented from these all principles in the part of the Indian territory. That is the first point. So we have received, we have brought it from this principle. Which constitution? Tell me. That is a Irish constitution. We have taken from these principles. Which country constitution? From Ireland constitution. Ireland, Irish, both are same. Don't worry, don't confuse. And second point, DPSP are backed by public opinion. Yes. So these principles, what are the? Some principles will be there. It was prepared. It was collected by as per public opinion, public views, public ideas, public thoughts. Provide for a welfare state. Do underline the sentence. Welfare state. Welfare means now today entire part of the world, all countries have now as a become a recognized as a welfare states. Welfare means the governments, which governments it was ruling from the territory. The government aim is two functions majorly. How many functions? Only two. That is a first point is protecting of the country, protecting of the people, protecting of the country, protecting of the people. You can understand protection of the country, protection of the people, protection of the country, protection of the peoples. Second point, second point is defense functions. Defense functions. Protect of the country. Any country can be attacked by us. So how to protect of the our country? How to protect of the our peoples? So that is called the welfare states. So welfare state, all states government can be formed now welfare state. That's why welfare purpose. Now why? Because India is become a now developing country. What's a developing country? So some sectors we developed, some sectors not developed. Still, it is going developing process. So that's why India has become a developing country. Importance as moral ideals. Importance as moral ideals. Yes, moral values is important nowadays. Moral values, ethics values is important in the society because now presently society is not 100% standing commitment with the moral values ethics values. Society total polluted. Only we can see in the part of society appear only good people's few only. Society total polluted. So these principles it was explained moral ideas basic and changing of the public ideas, public thoughts to wrong to good line are supplementary to fundamental rights. Supplementary means it is a attack. It is a link with fundamental rights. Fundamental rights it is a different to DPSP. Both are not same. Both are not same. Both are not explained to same functions. Both are bit different. Fundamental rights it was explaining to us only rights matter and rights subjects. But DPSP it was explaining to us welfare state functions. What is our welfare state functions? So you can write the significance of DPSP some points. And after we will discussing today from the socialist principles. What is our socialist principles? Socialist principles. Socialist principles, you write down what is the socialist principle? Article wise. Article wise. Article wise, first of all, write the article wise. 36th article. I can explain 36 to 51 continually. You can understand which article is going under the principles. I can explain 36 to 51 continually. Don't confuse. But you can write which article is going under the principles. Example 36 article. 36 article definitions of state. Definition of state. Definitions of state. What is the definitions of state? 36 article it was explained to us. Definition of state. What is the meaning of state? Already we have discussed from the first year, second chapter. State means it is one of the element of the state. It is one of the element of the state, and the state, one state will be there. The state have the four essential required of the elements. That is a population, territory, government, and sovereignty. So 36 article from the DPSP it was explained to us. What is the definition of the state only? 37 article applications of the right now applications of the principles contained in this part. Yes. So first of all I can explain total 36 to 51 articles from the directive principles of state policy. So you can write which article is going from the classified of the principles. So here I already mentioned from the board socialist principles, Gandhian principles, liberal interest principles. So you can write only articles from the behind which article it was explained to principles. But I can explain totally 36 to 51 articles serially, serial numbers. So 37 article it was explained to us applications of the principles contained in this part. Yes. So these principles we have added by our Indian Constitution 36 to 51 articles from the part of the Indian Constitution. Fourth part. Which part? Fourth part. We have taken from these principles from Irish Constitution. Which Constitution? Irish Constitution. This is a 37th article. And 38th article. 38 will be already same. 38 means socialist principles. Socialist principle. 38 state secure. Right now, state to secure a social order for for the promotions of promotion promotion of welfare welfare of the of the people. Yes, this is a 38. State to secure a social order for the promotions of welfare of the people. Yes, because 38th article it was explained to us what is a state to secure a social order for the promotions of welfare of the people. Yes, society purpose, state purpose, public purpose. These principles it was prepared by our constitution elders, just like Dr. B.R. Ambedkar and etc. So some people. So 38th article it was explained state need to secure a social order for the promotions of welfare of the people. This is a 38th. And you can write the from the 39th article. 39th. 39th article what is explained to us? 39th. 39th article certain principles certain principles certain principles of policy to be followed by the state by the state. Yes, so this principle not these all principles not given by constitution for us, not for us, it was given to governments only. These all principles given to governments from the central government and state governments. So these principles what is the mention from the these all principles in the part of the Indian Constitution from the DBSP 36 to 51 articles from the part 4th. This all principle can be introduced, implemented to in the part of the Indian territory. Who will implemented these all principles in the part of territory? Only governments, whether central government or state governments. So that's the 39th article. 39th A. A means subclass. A means subclass. Equal justice, equal justice, equal justice, and free legal, free legal, free legal aid. Yes, equal justice. Equal justice means already we have discussed from the first year one topic, justice. Which topic? Justice. Political justice, economical justice, religious justice, social justice, types of justice will be there. So here, equal justice. In the part of the territory, how much populations are there? All are getting same features, same things only. The state and government not shown any discriminations between men and women, community, caste, race, gender, etc. All are be equal. And free legal aid. Yes, any person they want to justice from the court, the court can be given facilities, free facilities of the poor peoples. Because you can see from the district courts and high court or supreme court, the government can appoint some public prosecutors from the district courts, you can go to from the high court and the supreme court also have the some government lawyers or advocates. So they are ready to take up some cases. They can argue some cases in the portal. Only poor peoples, they cannot bear expenditure to not bear any expenditures not given to such amount of the private advocates. So the governments can be appointed some advocates from the portal. So these people they are ready to take up your case and argue from the portal. Is a criminal case or civil case matter or other cases. All they are ready to take up your case and argue in the portal. So only poor peoples, those poor people not ready to bear expenditure of the lawyer fee, so they can consult the PP. PP means public prosecutor from the district level, and of course state level also. Public prosecutor will be there. Central level, central means state. After Supreme Court also, you can see public prosecutor will be there. So they are not asking at least single MP, and they can ready to take up your case, and RB in the court hall. So that also 39A. A means subclass. What is the A means? Subclass. Okay. Thank you, one and all.